Hi, I'm Rob, and next up in my Faction 500 series, the series where I show how to do each and every faction in the Underworld on level 500 using the Factions team, is Dark Pits. It's getting towards the tail end of this series now, so the really tough battles are here. Horde level is 200 for this. This is maybe slightly higher than what it needs to be. It's one of those things where you do it a few times, get a bit frustrated, then throw a bit more gold at it to increase your Horde level to make it easier. It can be done on a lower level. Let's take a look at the team I'm going to use for this. Excuse my throat. Going for Sledgepaw, Ratigar 2 times, Hexrat, and let's have a quick look at the other troops which didn't make it into my team and why. Other choices, we have a Plague Rat, we have Ratigar, a Cutpurse. Hexrat, quite simply the best troop for this delve. Overall, dealing damage to an enemy and all enemies below them. If the enemy is cursed, deal double damage and death mark them. So the key to this is making the most out of that double damage, as well as making the most out of all that enemies below damage. Really important. And we deal 2 damage to a random enemy on 4 or 5 gem matches. Makes a small difference, but yeah, not major, that last trait. And we can have 2 of them, because when you cast 2 of these back to back, that is really powerful when you combine that double damage of the curse as well as that dealing damage to all enemies below. Sledgepaw, really good for these delves as well. Destroys a 5x5 block which gains mana, and then curses, bleeds and stuns the first enemy. So the idea will be to charge up Sledgepaw, bash that on the first enemy. That's going to get the curse going, then we can do that double damage with our Hexrat. The traits are okay. Reduce damage from skulls by 25%, makes it a bit more survivable up top, as well as recover 6 life at the start of each turn. On longer battles, that can actually make a difference and allow you to survive a little bit longer. And who else we got? Ratigar. Does damage to random enemies and inflicts a random status effect on them. Can be used to finish off opponents, which is quite nice, but those status effects, if you get lucky and it's Death Mark or Terror, something like that, the enemy can just die absolutely straight away, which is a bonus when that happens. And also it could be Fairy Fire, which means they take 50% extra incoming damage, which again will make a significant difference. So that's why he is mainly in the team. And he has a nice quick start as well, with 75% mana start. Didn't go with Plague Rat. Explodes gems, poisons and disease to random enemies. This is all about doing damage as quick as we can with this team. Exploding gems will charge up the team quite nice and fast a lot of the time, but yeah, much prefer something like this, which is going to deal damage as well as have a chance to just get a instant kill. Ratigar Cutpurse didn't make it because it's just not really that good for this particular team, I don't think. Steals gold, then deals the same amount of damage to an enemy boosted by gold stolen. So overall, Sledgepaw 2 times Hexrat and Ratigar I think is pretty much spot on for this. Rat Banner, +2 brown, +1 green, -1 blue Rat Banner. So yeah, let's jump in and see what we can do. Right, into the first room we go. Let's take on a similar team to ours. Well, we're looking to cast our Sledgepaw as quick as we can to get that first troop cursed, so we can benefit from that double damage. So we can do that pretty much straight away. Let's cast this with some brown and purple. There's so much green there, then I should have actually maybe cast this one first to benefit from that green we got from that mana gen at the same time. Not quite going to take them out, but they are bleeding, so they're going to die in the next round anyway. Let us get some Sledgepaw stuff. Top troop is gone. Need to get the curse going again, so let's lob this where there's some... what do we need? More yellow than anything. Let's cast this back to back. Do like it when you can cast these back to back, because you get a chance to just wipe out an enemy so fast with that double damage. Let's see if we get lucky with our status effects. Let's charge up our sledge paw. But that's going to kill off that troop there. Let's get some stuff for my ratty friends, but the skull match will do it. So pretty straightforward first room. Let's go on to the second one and see who we get. Now we've got a goblin room. Can be a bit annoying if they get to keep on getting the summon. Damage to all enemies. Got to watch out for this. Snothelm can be annoying. The web and entangle. If you don't like the look of the legendary room, then you can look around the outside rooms. It's going to be a couple more fights, but often it will be a better route all round, which will stand a better chance of completing. But I am going to swap these medals for Orpheus medals for this room. If you don't kill Snothelm quick enough, it can be really annoying with that web and entangle. But then again, it doesn't affect him, but it does affect everybody else. So yes. Yeah. Nisha is the way to go. Let's have a quick sip of my tea. Ah, lovely chubbly. Right. Not the most spectacular start in the world, but got an extra turn there. Some more green and yellow. Right, let's get our sledge paw done. Remove one of these skulls so I don't get a skull bash at the same time on me. And that worked out absolutely fine. Now we can get our hex rats up. He says, having none of our colours available. Might as well do this then. See if we get lucky on that. Next round we are ready on the enchant anyway, on our hex rats. God, I want to bash Snotface before he gets recovered from the curse, but it's all damage. You can tell when they're cursed because they've got those, there's like a beam of purple light coming down, vertical beams of purple light. That means they are cursed. Right, the second hex rat is actually up on the next round anyway, so we can cast this one now. Get the double damage. Get the double damage again. He's just about to cast, but hey ho. Always take advantage of whatever is the heroic gem at the time. This one is a angel gem. It's not going to really benefit from me on this fight because all it does is bless one of my allies, which I don't really care about, but good to take him away as well. But I'm just going to cast in this area anyway to benefit from these brown, yellow and purple. And let's get our sledge paw up again. Not much of our colours around again. Good cast, sledge paw. Down here, pick up some yellow and purple. That worked out pretty good. Could cast this now. If it hits the top troop, he will die on the next round because it's 87 damage, but it is bleeding and there's 3 stacks of bleed. So it will be enough to kill it. So let's see if we hit it. No, we didn't. Never mind. I'm sure he will die soon enough. Like the next round, like now. See ya. Snotface. Be on your way. Mind trying to get rid of his face before she starts getting excited. And this one at the bottom as well, really annoying with that summon. Let's see if we get there's no brown or purple again. See if we get lucky with this. Not really. Not really. Alright, let's take out some purple and brown and yellow with this. They're about to cast their Goblin mate, so we're going to get another troop at the top. But as long as we keep hitting them with this damage to all, it can't survive too much longer. And it's a weakened version of their friends anyway, so we're not too scared of that. What is it? Frostfire Goblin. It's not even scary. Right, so might as well do a Skull Bash or get in Sledge Paw ready. Let's cast this where there's lots of yellow and stuff. Oh, interesting that Fizzbang is still cursed, because if we can kill off that top troop now nice and quick and get to charge our other Sledge Paw, we get the double damage on Fizzface. Did I just miss that yellow, that red 4 match there? Don't rush these things. I'm only playing pretty fast because we don't like these things to be particularly long videos. I want to show the technique, the strategy, things like that without it being a super long video. So take your time, no rushing. Lots of brown there, but lots of red as well, which I don't care about. More brown over here. And some green and yellow. Fizzbang's being a bit annoying, but not anymore. Right, so if we can get our bottom troop up quickly, we can cast twice and be very close to finishing off their irritating Goblin. Let's cast this first, see if we get anything. Oh, they're blessed. That was slightly a waste. But we did manage to curse the first one, so that's good. They're going to die now on a single cast of this. I'm going to do that then. Going to take a Skull Bash back by the look of things. Don't think there's any way of preventing that. Yeah, there is. If you take this one. See, ordinarily you may look at that and take that one and then leave the AI that one. You may think if you take this one, you leave them this one. But if you take this one, but you don't take a Skull Bash back. Oh, 16 lifelet and they're about to bring in another Goblin. How annoying. See if we get a lucky Skull drop. Yes! Yes, yes, yes. Would have been okay anyway, it's just made it a little bit quicker, which is good. Alright, and on to the last room. Change back to normal medals now. Nices. There we go. And this can be a bit of a bloodbath. You can lose 1 or 2 troops here because the enemy hits pretty hard as well. Especially if they get to cast their Hex Rat. So we'll be taking as much purple as we can. But yeah, the same strategy. Curse the top troop. Try and benefit from as much double damage as we can. Look out for 4 matches. Look out for double drops where you get 2 lots of mana at the same time. That kind of thing. I'm actually going to take... I'm going to take the yellow or brown actually. Take the yellow. Right, let us start off with taking away them skulls. Getting that top troop cursed. Need now to pick up the extra brown to cast our Hex Rats. By the time we cast the first one, the second one will be up the next round because of the Potion of Enchantment. So that's double damage on him. We'll chuck in a Skull Bash there. If we get lucky with that Death Mark, of course, that can come in straight away and finish them off in super quick time. Always nice when that happens. Let's chuck this on, see what happens, see if we get lucky with any tasty status effects. Let's use this on these brown and green here. It's going to be another hefty Skull Bash on them. Or 2, if you get a little bit of luck. Need to get our hex rats going. Because the key now is to get your sledge port and hex rats ready for the next opponent, because this top one is nearly dead. And we can basically prepare ourselves for the next opponent, effectively. But none of our colours are there, so we may as well cast this. See how it hits. See what status effects we get. Oh, we've been lycanthropy. That's a bit annoying. Don't want that happening. Just for that, I'm going to finish them off. Right, let us get more brown. I think I've done that the wrong way then. I gave him a skull here. And of course, the lycanthropy has worked. And we've turned into a war goat. Whatever. Whatever. So we've lost the double damage on the curse. That is a bit of a setback. Should be still okay. Should still be okay though. It's going to make it a bit longer, if anything. That's all. He's impervious. Not the end of the world. Let's chuck another bit of damage on them. Getting butted out of it. That's them gone. So it's getting a bit messy towards the end, but hey ho. It's definitely the way it can go on this last stage. Another wallop for them. And another one for them. And another one for them. Don't want to take that. I'm just going to leave them a skull hit. So we'll roll with the double damage thing. The damage to 2 enemies. And this is it. So I lost a troop near the end. But yeah, no big deal. It's, as long as you get through these is the main thing on the level 500, because you can do the no casualties run with any colour team that you like that uses the colours allowed by the delve. So yeah, it's alright. It's not too bad, but you do need your horde level up a bit to make it kind of comfortable. But there's a video. If you enjoyed it, it'd be really cool if you bash that like and subscribe button. It really does help, and feel free to share the video amongst friends, other players, things like that. But thanks for watching, and catch you again next time. Bye for now.